Hope you can see the paper.
Yes, I can.
We were on
number
five.
3. No, sorry, number 5.
Okay.
The 3,500. We opened the. Oh yeah, we must now open the Absa Bank account, investment account.
For
3.5.
Okay. Let's see. Didn't we record 3.5? We recorded this one. It's 3 million.
Yeah, we recorded it in the trust account, but we didn't open the Absa investment account.
Okay, let's go back. Let's see Absa here. Perfect. This one.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. We can open Absa. Ne?
Yeah. So now we must open the same like we did for Nedbank and Capitec Bank.
No problem. I'm just gonna Absa.
Mm-hmm.
Who decided to invest?
The attorney himself.
So it's gonna be subsection 3.
Yeah, section 3.
Yes. Okay, and then it's 3 million. Like that. Ne?
There we go.
Perfect.
Okay.
Like that. And then
we go to
yes.
question 6.
Yes.
You receive another 250,000 in cash from Gloria for pro forma transfer costs.
Okay.
So the money is once again received by the trust bank account. On the debit side, 250,000 for pro forma costs.
Perfect. I see this one. And then Gloria.
Yeah, and then we go to Gloria's account and we record the money on the credit side there.
Okay. Yes, it's okay, but we can change it.
Okay.
Can I write trust?
Yes.
Okay. 250 there. Okay.
Okay, and then you pay transfer duty of 200 Rand. So again, from the trust bank account, money is transferred to for the transfer duty, and it is reflected or recorded on the credit side.
Okay, so what you mean is I must go to the trust and then we paid transfer duty. Perfect. I like this. Like this, ne?
Yeah.
Like this. For Absa here, I can just write, okay, let me just write this for this one, this Absa one, so that they can look, you know.
Yeah.
They trust. Just wanna, because we must use the same thing all throughout, and then you know that's problem. This is what we did. 200, meaning we must go to Gloria under which side?
Gloria under the debit side now, to show that she paid out, or we paid out from her account 200,000 Rand for transfer duty. Yeah.
So you just made a mistake. You're supposed to come to the other
side.
Okay?
On the other side. Yeah.
Say for trust. Ne?
Okay, just mark that so I can see where I went wrong.
Yes. Trust bank. 200, 223. this one. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Then number 7, you call up 2 million rand from Absa Investment and receive 24,000 in interest, which you pay over to the beneficiary.
Okay. So what do you think? Let's see what we did.
Okay. So
let's do 2 million first.
Okay, the 2 million. Won't it be the full amount, 2,024,000 that gets paid into the trust bank account again now?
Yes, we can do that. We can do that. Yes, yeah, we can put them together.
No, I didn't do it like that, ne? I don't have
you
it
didn't do it like that, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's see. So you want? Okay. Let's end with it. Let's start with the 2 million first. I want us to start with the 2 million. Eh?
Okay.
Or if that is how, because let me not dictate. Let me just do it so that to show that you are correct, because I want to credit you for what you did. I'm gonna write it. Can you see now?
Yeah.
And then you can just say, obviously it comes from the trust investment. I can just say trust investment. Is it ABSA?
ABSA, yeah.
ABSA. And then just for more information, we can just say trust investment and interest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Even the trust investment only like that is enough.
Yeah.
Then I know that we detail everything.
Yeah.
Just so that it can make sense. So you are correct like this. Okay?
Okay.
But we need to go and check this because the amount, if you check a question here, let me go back to the question. We need to account. Remember, we can, in the books of accounts, yes, in the bank, we can combine them together. But now we need to go and affect investments separately from the interest.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now.
By the way, when it comes to ABSA, who decided?
The attorney decided himself. So it's 86.3.
Okay, so meaning the whole goes to the whole interest goes to the client.
The LPFF. Ah. Doesn't no 5% still goes to the Fidelity Fund?
The whole amount?
No, 5%. That is how I understand it. That 5% still goes to the Fidelity Fund. So 1-2 goes to the Fidelity Fund, and then the rest goes to the client.
Okay, let's talk about the difference between. Let me just give you time to reflect, because I want us to have a conversation on this one. Okay. Let's talk about the difference between the two sections so that we can clarify them.
Okay.
So how can you explain the two sections, subsections together? So I just want to hear from you before I can say something. So according to, let's start with the number 3, ne?
Yeah.
So how do we account if we're using subsection number 3?
Okay. Okay, are you talking about the number 4 where Gloria instructed, or which one now?
Yes, like I just want us to know, like just to check the difference between the two. There's a let's say subsection 3 is where the attorney decided, ne?
Yes.
So how do we account for that?
Okay. A 5% still goes to the Fidelity Fund, and the remainder 95% of the interest goes to the clients.
Okay. Like, in other words,
And
we treat it the same as subsection 4.
that is how I understand it. I may be totally wrong, but that is how I understand it from reading up on it.
Because for me, the way I understand it,
Yes.
we still go to we still account for the interest, né?
Yeah.
But we don't have to calculate the 5%.
Oh. And then who does the interest go to?
The whole interest, obviously, yes, we still have to have the fund itself. Obviously, we're still going there. Both of them still go to the fund, né?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have to use 5% here.
Oh. Okay.
The whole interest. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The whole 100% of the interest
Mm-hmm.
will be recorded. We don't have to consider 5%. We only consider 5% if we are dealing with
Okay.
subsection what? 4.
4.
That's how I understand it.
Okay.
The
Okay.
treatment is the same. The treatment is the same.
Yeah.
It's just that the whole amount will go to what?
To the
LPFF. What we
C.
call it, LPFF is
Yeah,
Legal Practitioners
LPFF.
Fidelity Fund. Eh?
Legal. Yes. Okay. So for 863, the 100% of the what's the word now goes to them, and with the
Yes,
subsection 4, 5% goes to them.
that's true.
Okay, got it.
Does that make sense? I hope you got
It
it.
makes sense to me. Okay, I've got it. I won't forget it because I also thought it's a bit similar. Yeah, but that is how I understood it. But obviously, I didn't understand it properly. So now I know.
Yeah.
86.3,
Yes.
all the interest goes to the legal practice fidelity fund for 86.4. 5% of the interest goes to the fidelity fund, and the others go back to the client who requested the investment.
That's true.
Okay, got it.
So
Yeah.
we can go and record now, just to make sure that we understand what we're talking about.
Okay.
So it means here, because this, I can't use this account that you opened here for section 4. I have to have a new one.
There we go.
So that it can be subsection what? 3.
Subsection 3. Yeah.
Can I put it here? Will you still be okay if I put it here?
Yeah. Put it there. I will be fine with that.
Okay. So I'm gonna open. I'm gonna call it LP FF. Yeah, I think section
86.3.
3, so that it can be different from the other one. And then this interest, how much is bank? Ne? I'm gonna say trust bank. But it must go to the trust bank, obviously. Then how much is it all in all? 24.
24,000. Yeah.
4,000.
Which is on the debit side because it comes in, right?
So, yes, thank you so much. 24,000. Okay. So it means I don't have to take it because already it's there. You understand what I mean?
Okay. So now I just
that's why.
okay.
You understand?
I see what you're doing. Okay, so it's already there, so I just take it to the other side in the Fidelity Fund account.
Yes.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Then yes, it makes sense. And then do we need to pay it out of the trust bank account as well? Yes. I did
Remember,
that.
this is the trust bank account. This is the trust bank account.
Yeah.
So this is, we received it back. So here we're just showing this. Oh, this, by the way, here I must be specific. By the way, this is the interest.
Yeah.
Because remember, there's a difference between the interest and LPFF as an entity. You understand what I mean?
Uh-huh.
This interest will be paid to, I'm still going to pay this LPFF.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Yes, you're
So
just
here
recording it now.
Yeah, this is just the interest. I'm showing you that I received interest, and that interest was taken to the trust bank. It
Yes.
doesn't mean that I've already paid LPFF. No, I'm still gonna go and pay them.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does make sense.
Yes. As long as I want it to make sense so that I can understand exactly what.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yes, I am. Okay, so where am I
Nothing has
now?
been. Can you see for this one? Nothing has been paid to. Who's this? To who's this lady who? To the client. We didn't have to pay. The client didn't get anything.
Yeah.
Unless if we paid 5%, the remainder was supposed to go to the client. Remember?
Yes.
Yes. Where the client decided, instructed us.
Yes. Okay. So
The problem? Yes.
I'm not just checking whether I missed something, whether there's another step that I missed. We called it up, we got it. The 24,000 was the interest that we have now recorded in the LPFF account. I think that settles it, isn't it? Or must we must still pay it to we must pay it to the LPFF still.
That's true. Yes. I think this, if I check, I think during this is 2019, paper.
Yeah.
I think it was before the new developments of the act.
Okay.
Yeah. Because remember, before we used to use this act, it was, if I remember very well, the act, this is a new act, remember, this one. So before we used to have section 78, in brackets 2A, capital letter A, and the other one was capital A, was small letter A. So we didn't have these things of, that's why here they were saying specifically paid the beneficiary. Can you see now?
Oh.
So, but it doesn't matter, even if they say paid beneficiary. Remember, beneficiary can either be the client or it can either be the fidelity.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's okay. Remember, we just, even if it can be a past paper, we do it according to the current developments.
Sure.
But so far, we're good.
Okay.
Yes. Are you okay with number 7?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Now, you received 500,000 from Martin. So now I have to receive that into the trust bank account on the debit side, 500,000 from Martin.
Okay, 500,000 from Martin. Let's see. You received? I can see. Perfect. You received it. Yes.
Yeah. And then I'll go and open an account for Martin to show that we received 500,000 from Martin.
Yes, you did.
Trust
Open
account.
it here. 500.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna just change it to be what? Trust bank. Okay.
Trust bank. Yeah.
Yes. But I'm gonna give it to you this one. I'm not gonna penalize you on that one. Yes. It's okay. I like that.
Okay, and then I go back to the trust bank account because Martin instructs me to buy shares for 296,000 Rand at Gold Corp Limited. So now I go to the trust bank account to the credit side, showing that I bought from shares from Gold Corp Limited on behalf of Martin.
Okay. How much was it? 296, no?
296,000.
Okay. I'm gonna go there. This one. Okay, not this one. Perfect. Yes.
And then a step that I probably also missed is like to open.
Yes.
Do I open a trust account now for Gold Corp as well?
Not trust. Remember, shares are also investment, but they are not interest bearing.
Okay. Okay. So I don't open anything for that.
Yeah. So in other words, obviously we can just open it as like investment in shares. Those sections 86 doesn't say anything about those. Can you say we just have to treat it like an investment? So, but we can open it. Can we open it?
Yes.
Yes. I'm just gonna open it as trust investment, but be specific and say what? Shares.
Okay. So I need to go open an account.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we
I'm gonna
open
say
the
trust
account.
investment.
Trust
And I
investment.
can, yes, I'm gonna say share investment. I can guess what I say shares.
Change. Okay. Okay.
And then just to do that double entry because this investment 296 it must show that Joey invested. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see. 296. Ne? We invested how much?
296,000.
Oh, 296,000. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Then Martin instructs you to sell the shares, which realizes 348,000 rand. Now
Okay.
I'm not quite sure whether I should, I don't know. Obviously that 348,000 comes into the trust bank account, right?
Let's see. 348. Ne?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes. Let me just do this. And then let's see, 348. Ne?
Yeah.
And then you sold. Let's see. Did you open? Who's this? Martin? Ne?
Yeah, that's for Martin.
Okay, let's see here. We have what? Okay, by the way, before we go to that selling, I think we need to show this. Let's see what's happening here. I think you did the right thing, man. You know, and I'm just checking.
Because I must tell you, I wasn't sure whether I did the right thing there. I wasn't 100% sure.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Yes, and then under margin we've got 500, and then remember this is not an interest bearing. Remember, it's not the same as the other ones where we
Okay. Okay.
invest at a financial institution. So
Okay.
it means this is what he had, and we had to
Yeah.
take this one, remember, to the other side
Okay.
because it was taken out for investment.
Okay. Okay.
Can you see now? Let me just check. Double check. This one is correct. This one, yeah. So this one is correct. I get you. This one we just have to shift it. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
Yes. I'm just gonna write it this side. How much is 296?
Okay. Yeah.
296. Because we have to read. Because this one is totally different from the interest bearing. We're just selling shares. So we just say we had this, we sold these shares, okay?
Okay.
So we can just say, yeah, I can just be specific with those shares. What can I write here? Let me just say, I'm just thinking of Let me just do this now so that I cannot forget. You know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just say trust in this one. Item that I can find.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And then let's talk about the 48, 348.
Yeah.
Remember, we are selling, you are getting cash. Remember, you took this one out. You understand the reason why we came to the debit side here?
Yeah.
Because you took it out of what?
Out of the
There.
500,000. Yeah.
And then you took it out. That's why you came here. But when you sell, it's like you are getting the money back.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that money must also go to the trust bank. So what we can
Okay.
do to make it easy, we can start there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see where did you record it here. Can you see now? You said here. You said this one, Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I see.
correct. But let me just write Martin T so that you can know that we are going to.
Okay.
But I'll
Please
give it to you.
realize.
Can you see now?
Yeah.
On the debit side. So it means I must go to Martin T under which side?
Under the credit side.
So Martin T there. I'm gonna come to the credit side here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I can just write trust. How much?
Okay.
340.
348,000.
Yes, because if I can put it there, it means I'm reducing this. So it means if it comes back to the trust bank account, it must also go and
Mm-hmm.
increase his account. Remember, it is for him. That's why I say don't treat it like the interest bearing
Yeah.
investment.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
it went out as 296.
Yeah.
It came back as more.
Yes.
So it came back here. In a way,
Okay.
we made profit, but we don't have to show that profit because if we show that profit separately, it's gonna look like we gained interest. Remember?
Okay. Okay.
We just gained profit and income, but it will
Okay.
calculate itself when you go. If you go back, can you see this 348 is here, 396 is here? So the
Mm.
difference
Mm.
automatically is profit. You don't have to worry about showing the profit separately.
Okay. Okay. Can I just ask you something that confuses me? Ne?
Yeah.
You when we started on Sunday, you said on your credit side it always reduces, and on your
Yes.
debit side it increases.
Which account was I talking about? Which account are you talking about? Martin?
Yeah, I'm
Or are you
not
talking about
specifically talking. So how do I understand the difference? Because here,
which?
like you showed me now in the Martin, it was
Yes.
a decrease. So it's 500
Yes.
rand, a decrease. We take from the 500,000 to 296, but it's still on
Mhm.
the credit side.
Okay, let me explain first. Martin, remember, is our client.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
if I see Martin T, it means it's Martin Trust.
Mm-hmm.
Any money that I have in the trust, it means that money is owed to my client. You understand what I mean?
Okay.
So, like for example, this is Martin's account.
Yeah.
That's why when Martin gives me the money, we go
Mm-hmm.
and record in the trust cash book, and we must also come to
Yeah.
Martin to show that we owe Martin. Whatever
Okay.
you see here on the credit side, remember, if we owe Martin, what we call something that we owe is a liability.
Yes.
A liability increase on the credit side. Those are the rules. So that's why whenever I have to give
Okay.
Martin, I must always come to the credit side of Martin. If I
Okay.
have to take out
Okay.
of Martin, I must come to the
To the debit
debit side.
side. Okay.
Unlike the cash book is not a liability, it's an asset.
Okay.
Asset
So
increase where
yeah, on the debit side,
and decrease where.
on the credit side.
So the asset is the opposite of the liability. So if you see anything with the T here, it means it's a liability. I owe them.
Okay. Okay.
So sometimes some books call these trust creditors. They are trust creditors, these people. They are trust creditors. So creditors, it means I owe them.
Okay. Then
That's why
also
whenever yes. Say something.
So that, how can I say that you now, this is something that I will remember, that
Yes.
on the debit side it increases and credit decreases. That only applies to the trust bank account.
Yeah, the trust bank account.
It only applies there.
Oh, not only there. Remember when we did the trust, remember we sometimes with, let's say, let me give you an example about Sibusiso. We can have Sibusiso B. Remember the B, the one that we did before?
Yeah.
When we go and charge the fees. Can you see when we remember when we charge the fees? So when you see B, it means for business. It means there that person owes us. So at the moment, I can say you will increase trust cashbook and the trust client ledger. Where you see B, is where you are going to increase on the debit side.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand me.
No, I don't understand.
Okay, firstly, okay, let's forget about the one that I was talking about now. Let's say, okay, for now, when we are doing this, you only have to increase this one on the debit side and decrease on the credit side.
Yes.
And it makes sense. Whatever cash you receive, as you can see, it came
Yeah.
here.
That
But if
makes
you have to
sense. I
pay something,
understand that
you come here.
on the credit side. Yeah.
Yes. The other thing are our investment. Our investment are also called assets.
Okay.
When you invest, that's why can you see all this amount on the debit side have been invested.
Okay.
So I only go to the other side if the investment has matured. I'm getting it back.
Sorry, let me just make a note for myself, ne? Because I need to get this trust cash book.
Okay. Can I advise
So,
you to put? Let me suggest. Ne?
yes.
Just say trust assets, maybe as a heading. Trust assets.
Okay. Trust assets. Yeah.
Write the following. Write trust cash book under that heading.
Trust cash book. Yeah.
Trust investment.
Underneath it.
Yeah, it's number 2 under that heading.
Okay. Trust investment. Yeah.
And then just write client business. When I say client business, it means client can be any other name. I don't want to be specific to a name. It can be Sibusi, so it can be
Okay.
Victoria.
Okay.
So as long as it's client business, those three you will always record on the debit side. They increase on the debit side.
Okay. So these debit increase.
Credit
And
they decrease.
credit decrease. Okay, got that? Yes.
Now, the ones that you must credit, for example, the first one, obviously, everything with a T, it means they are trust creditors.
Trust.
I don't know which heading can you put there. The other one, which heading did I say you must put for the other one? Trust assets.
Trust assets. Trust
Just
assets.
say, yeah, the other heading just say trust liabilities.
Okay. Trust liabilities. Yes.
Honestly speaking, trust liability is going to be client trust, because the other one I said client what? Business.
Okay. Well, let me just go again. You guys, I have a heading trust assets. Then I have under that trust cash book, trust investment, client business. And there for the debit, it goes up, credit, it comes down.
That's true.
Okay. Then you said I must put a heading client business.
No, the heading put
trust liabilities. Yes, got that?
Yes. And the trust liabilities, you can have client business. No, not client business. Clients what? Trust. Don't sorry about that. Client trust.
Client trust.
Remember, client trust. Yeah, remember, client trust can be that client thing can be any other name. You understand what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Like here, I've got Sibusiso T. I'm trying to be general so that if you see a name, as long as you see, how can I put it? Just say, if I say name trust, will you remember the name? If I say name trust, will you?
Yeah.
How will you remember it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then
So
I know
everything
it
with
was
the
now.
yes, those will be
Okay. So
liabilities.
okay, but client trust I will also I will remember because that is how you did it the first time. So I remember I have a client trust
So
account and a client business account.
that's true.
Yeah.
So at the moment, under trust liabilities, I can only think of what? Of only the trust, client
Client
trust.
trust account.
Like
Yes.
Sibusiso T, Gloria T, Faith T,
Yes.
Sylvester T.
Yes.
As long as I see that,
Yes.
I know that they are
Yes.
liabilities. The rules
Yes.
are
Okay. So
saying they increase on the credit side
okay. So they increase on the credit side,
and they decrease.
on the debit side.
That's the complete opposite of the first one that I just gave you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You will never go wrong. So you will see,
No. Yeah.
you will
Mm.
avoid going to the wrong side.
That will avoid it if I understand it. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I got that.
Are we okay?
I'm good. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, baby. Now.
Trish, I'm feeling. I can feel like your position. It's not easy, especially if people learn these things in 6 months, but for you guys, you must learn them in a few months.
Not even a few months.
You
Oh my
know,
word.
that's why this thing deserves celebration. When you pass, you celebrate, man. People like
I'm
people
telling you.
study this for 6 months, they still fail.
Bo, I told all my friends and family, if I pass this, I'm going to have a party.
You're
Yep.
a big one.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we okay?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so we were there by Martin who instructed us to sell
Yes.
the shares, and then we got the 348, and that was the last of the recordings that for the recordings I had to make from here. So now, um, all the I must just be sure that everything has been recorded properly.
Yes. Now, the other thing that we need to remember, né?
Yeah.
We have got this interest, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see there. Okay, so we never. Let's see. I'm just trying to check here. Né? We made an investment. Né?
Mm-hmm.
They never told us about receiving
No,
interest.
no, no, they didn't. They only referred to the one that the attorney made.
Okay, no. In other words, there was no need for this one. I
No.
think is not necessary. This one. How did you find this?
You see, I did that wrong because I thought my impression was that 86.3 also 5% must go to the LPC. That is why I opened that one.
I get you.
But
No,
now
it's
I
okay. It's okay.
understand that it only applies to the 86.4.
No problem. But
86.3.
remember this 24,000 is the
Yes.
interest.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, the interest is an income. Né?
Yeah.
We need to go and pay this interest to LPFF.
Yes.
So we must take it out of what?
Out of the it was paid into our account, so it must be paid out to them now.
Yes. Now we can say we pay LPFF. Né?
Mm-hmm.
as a fund,
in terms
it's
of
not
it
interest.
is,
It's like it's not an interest account. So as a, how can I put in brackets and say as an institution? No, I just want to give you more. I don't know if
yeah,
it makes sense.
yeah,
So that you
yeah.
can know that it's not this interest. It's not this. I'm just
Okay,
showing you that I'm paying this to.
you're
Can you see now?
paying it to them,
Yes. How much is it?
24,000.
24,000. Now,
Mm.
it shows that I paid them that amount of money.
Yeah.
Can you see now? And I can also
Mm-hmm.
show here that I paid.
Ah, okay.
Can you see now? Again, yeah, I think
Yeah.
normally you just have to say trust bank, né?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
24. Mm-hmm.
That's all we need.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So here it shows. So, like in future, né? Let's say we had
Mm-hmm.
let's say for example we also had this one.
Mm-hmm.
You are supposed to say 1,200 plus 24.
Okay.
So when you pay LLPFF, now you don't have to pay them separately. You cannot pay 24,000 and thereafter you pay what?
Like a
1.2.
1-2 or something, yeah.
Yes, you just have to treat it like, remember the investment here. Where's the investment that we had? This one. We just put it as a
Mm-hmm.
separate. Even here, when you
Oh,
pay them, so it will make sense if, let's say, you can open an account called LPFF as an institution, like somewhere there.
okay.
It will
So you
show
can
here.
do that
So
as well.
let's do it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Let's just do everything so they can make it. So here we can say LPFF.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Let's say still and gets just institution. Institution.
Okay.
Then it means, for example, let's see, and then okay, I think if I do it like this, can you see now here? I'll just say, for example, because I know sometimes when I check your material, sometimes they allow you to say trust bank, né? Because they like
Mm-hmm.
shortcuts. Né? So if we
Mm.
have to open this one, it can make sense. Né? We can just say this is
Yeah.
taken to what? LPFF. Né?
Yes.
It's gonna LPFF. But if you write trust bank, I know they're gonna give you a mark for that, but just for our procedure, LPFF
Okay. Okay.
institution,
Okay.
so that it can make sense. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And then it's 24. Né? And then it means
Okay.
you are going to do what? You're gonna go and transfer it under which side? Here. Remember?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
from here
Under the debit.
you do the opposite, né?
Yeah.
And you say you took it from this. Let me just do this. You say you took it from this. I think it will make sense now. And then how much is it? 24.
24,000.
Now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, oh yes, now, before we go further, remember the heading where you said trust creditors?
Yes.
Where I said you must write trust liabilities.
Yeah.
Just go and put this. This is part of a liability. It means you owe them, remember, this institution.
Okay.
Yeah, you can write it
So,
there as one of them.
okay.
So
Can I
this
just put
shows
in
that I owe them. How much?
24,000?
Now I need to pay them. What do? I say what? Trust. Pay them out of the bank. What is it?
Yes.
24.
Yeah.
I said trust bank here.
Yeah. Trust bank, yeah.
Now I must go and record under the trust. Can you see it makes
Okay.
sense now? It's on the side.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Because
Yes.
it
Yes.
comes from
Yes.
there.
From the
Debit.
debit side to that credit side.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So this will, I think, if you do this, it will. I know it's a bit complicated. I wish we can have and maybe if tomorrow, John, just for maybe for a few minutes, maybe I can explain it to you again. so that because
Okay.
I know it's too much at the same time. So I want to focus on its own so that you can understand. Now, because it's too many things, you will be confused a bit. But the main one, as long as you know that you need to come and pay here, I don't think you will forget this one.
No, I won't forget that. Okay. So now 2.1 is now fulfilled. Record all transactions in your trust cash book and ledger accounts.
Yes.
Okay. So if you do that.
So we've done that already. We can use this to practice how to balance. What do you think?
That is what I would like to know how to do, is to balance it.
Don't worry, I'm gonna show you now.
Did you see that 2.2? It's extract a list of trust balances as per legal practice act and rules. So because I don't know.
I'm gonna show you. Don't worry, step by step. You're gonna understand.
Okay.
Now, can we start the process of balancing?
Yeah.
Let's start with this one. The trust bank or trust case book.
Yes.
You can write these steps down so that you can follow them. So first step for balancing an account.
Yes.
You check which side is the biggest.
Okay.
So, okay, I think the easiest way, I think I'm trying to, because if these zeros are not next to each other, no, it's okay. Let me see if I do this. No, it's okay. Yeah, it works. Yeah. So I'm gonna, because of, I don't want you to, adding with the calculator is gonna be, because we are using the spreadsheet, is gonna work for us. Okay.
Yeah.
So I want you to note. Can you see? I'm gonna highlight here and check.
Yes.
What is the total here? You can write it down quickly. Is this one?
Wait.
10. Can you see the 10,372? From your side?
Can't see it.
Okay, just write it down for me. So the debit side, the one that I highlighted, can you see the highlighted one, the total?
Yes, I see, but I don't see the total. So you say it's 10 million?
Just say 10,372,000.
Okay.
Okay.
Got that? Yeah.
I'm trying to check which one is the biggest between the two.
Oh, okay.
The other one is the credit side, gives me 6670.
Yeah.
000. 6,670,000. So now I know which side is the biggest. That's the first step that I need to do.
Yes. Okay.
Which side is the biggest?
The debit side is the biggest?
The debit side is the biggest. So if the debit side is the biggest, we need to write that amount both sides. That will be the balance, the total for both sides. That's the first step.
Okay.
It is 10 what?
10,372,000.
372,000. Now, this will be my total for both. I'm gonna copy it both sides. Can you see now?
Okay.
That's the first step. You find the biggest side, and it becomes the total for both sides because we're balancing the account.
Okay.
Let me put it in some lines so that it can look different. Like this. Can you see? Like this. Okay. Are you okay? That's the first step.
Okay, got it.
Now, after step number 2, we need to find the difference between the two sides.
Okay.
Because our main aim is to make sure that everything adds up to 10 million, okay?
Yes.
But we know that this side is missing something. If I can add everything here, I only get 6 million, remember?
Yeah.
So I want the difference between the two amounts, the difference between this 10 million and the 6 million that I gave you before. The difference.
Okay. Okay. $3,702 million. So it's 3,702,000.
Like this.
Mm-hmm.
We call this balance carried down. Is the missing figure.
Okay.
We call it, we abbreviate like this. Can you see now? Balance carried down.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
A different figure maybe here. Can you see now? So
Okay.
this is the difference between the two sides. So now if you can take these amounts and all of them here and add this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Add this one.
Okay. Okay.
So far, are you okay with the two steps? Before I go further.
I'm totally okay. I'm totally okay. Yes, I am.
You're still okay. Okay. The last step. Whatever you carry down, even in life, you cannot carry it forever. You're gonna be tired. You must bring it down.
Okay. Balance brought down. Yes.
Yes, but this must always be the same amount. We are gonna call it brought down, but on the opposite side at the end there. So I'm gonna come here and say balance brought down.
Okay.
B slash D, the amount is the same. It's gonna be
3,702.
The same amount.
Okay.
That's how to balance the account.
Oh my word. Yeah. Yo, now you can see I'm not an accounts person. Eh?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
You excel in your field.
I'm an attorney. That's what I do.
Yes, you excel in your field. Don't feel bad. Even for me, that's why I will need an advice from you, because I don't know anything. I can only talk about the financial part.
Because when I saw this, extract the list of trust balances as per legal practice act and rules, I thought, oh my word, what is this?
Oh, but remember, you are not yet answering that one. I'm just showing you how to balance.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does make sense to me. Thank you so much. I won't forget this.
Don't forget this. Don't forget this. So now you need to remember, they call it trust cash book, but you and I know that this is the same as the trust bank account. Let me just write bank account.
Yes.
Can you see now?
Yes.
So by looking at this brought down, it must tell you whether we have got money in the bank or we owe the bank.
Okay.
So the balance on the debit side, what do you think this means?
That means that we've got 3,702,000 in the bank.
Perfect. I like that.
Okay.
If it was there, it means we have got a negative balance.
Yes. Yes.
But you know that if you can have a negative balance for trust, it means there's a irregularity there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't follow the rules.
Yes. Oh, I hear it a lot from my principal. I'll hear it every day.
That's true. Okay. You will tell me when you are tired. I don't want to overdose you.
No. I'm good. I'm good.
It's okay. Now, let me just say, let me give it to you now. Let's balance this one and just take me through the same procedure, because remember here we've got two amounts.
Yes.
Let's balance this quickly. Just follow the same steps and tell me what to do. All right.
Okay. From looking at it, it's a $1 million on the debit side, and it's 250,000. So obviously the 10 million goes to both sides, right? Or the 1 million, sorry.
Yes, no problem. Yes.
Okay. And then the balance carried down is is 750,000.
750,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then
the balance brought down to 750,000.
you know you're a fast learner. You're on fire.
Here we go. Lovely stuff. Okay.
So
there we go.
The other ones you can still do them, but normally when they are one-sided,
Mm-hmm.
there's no need for you to balance them like this one. Obviously, if you balance, but you can still balance it. Okay, let's do this one. Because you never know, maybe examiners can insist on those things. So let's not say, because I'm not them, I'm not them. Remember, as a marker, sometimes use your discretion, but for me, one-sided, normally we don't balance. So let's do the same thing, procedure.
Okay.
What do you think?
So this one is, it will be 2 million.
Yes.
And 2 million.
I think, yeah, okay. No, I didn't separate the zeros, so these zeros sometimes are difficult to read. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
but then you don't have a balance carried down and a balance brought down, right?
You will have it, because remember here there's nothing here. If I add everything here, I don't get this. There's a number here, but it's zero.
Okay.
Remember, zero is also a number.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna have.
Okay. So balance carried down, no, or whatever. I don't know. Or how do you do it in accounting?
Okay. How did you find this 750?
By subtracting the least from the most.
Yes, no problem. Remember, here I've got how much? 2 million.
2 million, yeah.
Here I've got zero. Remember, zero is also a number.
Okay.
So 2 million minus zero, how much?
Is 2 million. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you just okay. So you just repeat it like that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And obviously.
Okay. Balance brought down 2 million. Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. So you must always like put an amount in there.
Yes.
If you're balancing the books. Okay. And then you do it here by the 3 million, you do exactly the same. And okay. Okay.
Are you good?
I'm good. I'm good.
I think we forgot to close this investment. Can you see this one? Because we got it back.
Yes.
So this was just supposed to be like, because we don't have investment anymore. Just like that. That's what we're supposed to do, Caritina.
Okay.
So, because you remember we got it, we sold, and then it means we don't have investment anymore. So that's why.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing that we forgot. And this one again is closed because remember this side, the sides are the same, so you can't find any difference. There's nothing there. The only one that we can do is this one. We can quickly do that.
That one. Okay.
I know here we're doing detailed. I wish we started January. Now I will be like masters now.
I'm sure, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I could contact you because I had your email address for ages. I was watching, and I thought, and I really didn't know I could. I thought you would like, yeah, you just worked in groups like that.
Nah, I don't know. It's okay. Now you know. You can even refer other people in future.
No, I will. I will. I actually gave your details to one of my colleagues, and I think she's also watching on YouTube. But she's qualified yet, but she just said she has some difficulties with the bookkeeping, so she said she will watch the videos. But I'll let her know that you have been so gracious to assist me.
No problem. Even today, I got some, some emails today. They say they got my email from the group that they. So she's just want me to mark her mock test, mock exam.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I will reply to her. Let's see. I'm just writing because I think you understand.
Yes, I
What I'm
do
doing.
understand. I do.
This one, and then I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to put it here. Most students are still struggling how to balance, and it's
No, but it's difficult if you don't do. I mean, I'm not a maths person. I'm not an accounting person, so
I
it's
understand.
difficult.
Mm, I understand. So you can see that we balanced here, and this one is balanced,
Yes.
by the way. I don't have to
Yeah.
worry about this.
Yeah.
This one is balanced because both sides are equal.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, unless if you go to Brothers Busiso, we can balance Brothers Busiso. What do you think we must do to Brothers Busiso?
No, we don't have to do that. I think maybe you must leave that for me to do. If you send it back
Oh
to
yeah,
me, then
to
I will do it
practice.
to practice it. Yeah.
Yes. But some of them
Yes.
remember this requirement. I think we will be forced to do some. This one, can you see this one? Can you see this number 2.2?
Yes.
This one will force us to balance some of the things, but let's just check.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but it's okay. They say they want the
No, no,
list
no.
of
Let's.
balances as well.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. I'm listening to you.
Yeah. So I'm
So
gonna
we'll have to do
check.
some of them, ne?
Yes.
Okay.
The
Let's do
list.
it so that I can learn more. Okay.
Yes. So can we do 2.2 now, or do you want to break some of them?
Yes. No, no, no. We can do it.
Okay. Let me just